What's up, guys? I have a story to tell you guys, and we're gonna get into this. So, this is the story of the time I played the weed dealer that tried to play me. Interesting topic, right? Here we go. So, at the time, this was years and years ago. I was 18 years old at this time. 6 or 6.5 years ago from right now. So, I was hustling weed at this time. And I had about 5 or 6, maybe 7 different guys that I'd get some products from. And I'd buy it to sell it for more. So, at this particular time, I had just bought a brand new batch of stuff to take and to go and sell it. And I usually never buy any more until I sell all of the product that I have just bought. So, I have a big bag of stuff, right? This other guy texts me that I get stuff from also, and he says, I got this amazing stuff right now for a very good price, and if you want it, it's yours right now. He told me the kind, he told me the price, and even though I already had a lot of stuff on me at the time, it was so damn good that I almost could not, I couldn't turn that down no matter what. I had the extra money, I was able to get it, so I decided I was gonna do it. So, I was probably about a 2-hour drive away from this guy. And I had to drive from Alberton area to past Stratford Bridge, a half hour past Stratford Bridge. And when I was going to get it, there was 2 guys with me at the time in my vehicle. One was 2 years older than me, one was 2 years younger than me, and it was me. I was driving, the guy that was 2 years older was in the passenger seat. The guy that was 2 years younger was in the back seat.
Friendly mosquito deployed.
And I got there. It was dark. It was in the evening. I drove up to the guy's house. He came outside with a backpack with the stuff. He sat in the vehicle. He opened the bag. He gave me the stuff. I reached back, I took it, brought it up, looked at it. I had the money waiting. I looked at the stuff, and it was not what he told me it was. It was the price he said it was, but it was not the good kind that he so-called said that it was. He told me he was going to give me Purple Kush, which for anybody knows, this is a very good kind. This is a very good strain to get that people love. It was shitty hydro weed. Shitty hydro weed. I looked at it, absolutely disgusted. And I knew it was that as soon as I looked at it. And I just started shaking my head. And I said, this is hydro. And all he said was, fuck. He knew exactly what he did. He thought he was gonna fool me into this trap. So I wasted all my time. I just drove 2 hours past Stratford Bridge. Or I just drove 2 hours in total, and I drove past Stratford Bridge for this. He just wasted all my time. And I thought of a brilliant idea in my head that very second. I wasn't just going to go home empty-handed and waste all that drive for nothing. I thought of a whole other level of a plan. So I looked at it, and I started shaking my head yes. I was like,
10 seconds.
okay, I'll take it, and I'll get rid of it. I'll do it. So I took it, gave him the money, went back, got rid of all the stuff I already had, got rid of half of this stuff, made a bunch more money. So what I did was I texted this guy again for more stuff, but I made sure it was good stuff this time. And he didn't bullshit me this time. So the two same guys was with me in the vehicle. They had no idea what was going on this time. They had no idea. And I let them know just a little bit before we got there what my plan was. So this guy ripped me off the first time, right? And since he did that, it pissed me off a lot. And I don't take shit from nobody. You get what you goddamn deserve with me. So what I did was I shorted this guy $1,200. But I still had a bunch of money, but it was short, $1,200, what I was normally going to give him. So we got there again. And by the way, the two people in the vehicle at the time, these guys were both tripping balls because I told them at the last minute that I was going to do this and that this was happening because they had no idea. They were sketching out, they were nervous as hell, they didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. They didn't know what the hell was going to come. Now I let them know my plan. I said, I got a plan A and a plan B. Plan A, I'm going to give this guy this wad of money, but it's going to be short $1,200, and he's going to give me all this weed. So that was plan A. And he was just not going to count the money, and he was going to get out of the vehicle, and I was going to drive away, and that was that. And plan B was, if I gave him this money, and he counts it, and he says it's short, I was going to say, wait a minute, let me see that money for a sec. I'll recount it. And I was going to take the money back. I was going to put all the money in my pocket, still have the stuff in my hand at the time. I was going to get out of the car. I was going to take him by his shirt, rip him out of the vehicle, throw him out of the vehicle, and get back in the car and just drive away. That was plan B. Because guess what? When you're giving somebody money for weed, they usually always count it. Usually always. They will not get out of that vehicle until they count it. This guy did not count the money. Luckily, because he still got away with quite a bit of money. If he would have counted, I was just going to take all the money I gave him back. I was going to take it all. Take his weed, throw him out of the vehicle, and he's going to be left with nothing. So he's lucky. He even got a little bit. But he did not count the money. So I just put an extra $1,200 in my pocket. He got out of the vehicle. We drove off. We all started dying laughing. I started giving these guys money. It was hilarious. This guy damn well deserved what he got. Not even 20 minutes later, he starts to call me. He counted the money. And I swear to God, this guy called me for 2 days straight. Probably sent me over 100 text messages. I had to turn off my phone. And we had to use one of my other buddy's phones to text people up. It was bad.
I'm reloading.
It was bad. And the funny thing is, this guy found me on social media probably like a year later. And we ended up being all good because he came to the realization that, okay, I did get what I deserved. Because I did do that. And we ended up being all good, but I never talked to that guy in forever. But the last conversation we had, it was alright. And this just showed, this is just a lesson right here. To not screw people over. Especially the wrong people. Because karma is a bitch. And I didn't wait for karma to get him. I was karma. I got him. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked this story. Like the video if you liked this story, if you were entertained by the story, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Cutting this video off. Until next time, peace.